Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and welcome to the Ultimate Armwrestler 15 press conference here at the Club Torture headquarters, and we have 6 unbelievable matchups for you this evening. And we start off firstly with the one and only Charlie Blockley. The Psycho will come to the table. This press conference, the Psycho... The Psycho will come to the table. Yeah, gas bagging as normal. And Jay Catcher, his opponent. That's not the greatest start, boys. Thank you very much. Jake, thank you. Let's get straight into the meat and potatoes.
Round 2. Okay. Yeah.
So, you called Charlie out. Tell me why.
Well, I saw Charlie first time. 2023 Norris Nationals. He's second, left hand. Against Stefan Putrije, whatever, South African guy. I trained with him quite a lot in Bristol. I know he's good, and yeah. So I saw what he had. Now I want it. So yeah, there you go. But
you're a controversial character, Jake. You know, you're probably more hated than myself.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
No, I think you are.
I don't really care.
I remember you coming onto Armgods channel one evening and everyone just abused you.
Yeah.
But I like you. That's why you're here. Your first Ultimate Arm Wrestler, your first time on an Armgods card. I like the cockiness. I like the brashness. I like the fact that you're so confident in your abilities. And you're going to have to be when you're facing what many people call an actual psycho. We've seen him running up and down, chasing people, screaming in the face, telling them they're going to go home and in a box. You know, Charlie's done all that. But you're also fiery. You're not going to back down to this man, are you?
No, certainly not. No, I want that. I want him to shout in my face. I saw him when he pulled the other fella on Arm Wrestler, Ben. So I know he can scream, and I want him to scream.
I can see you're anxious. I can see you're ready. You're banging.
I drove 5 hours there, and I fucking came here yesterday, and I'm leaving tomorrow. So
you want to do it?
I want to, yeah.
Charlie. Hello.
Young Jay Catcher.
Yeah.
Is he a stepping stone to greatness?
Stepping stone. I don't know if that's a word I'd use. He's a good puller. He's dangerous in certain lanes. I think I know where he can beat me. I think I know where I can beat him. Hopefully I've got enough to keep him where I want to be. If I do, I don't think it's going to be a war at all. I think one of us is going to smash the other one easy. That's what I think. I think he's either going to kill me or I'm going to kill him. I don't think there's going to be no war or not like that.
I'm not used to hearing this from you because normally, like when you come training here on a Monday night, like you're chasing them all around, you're telling them all, you're going to throw them all around like a rag doll. You showing him too much respect?
No. So, in all honesty, he's made me nervous, and I perform very well when I am nervous. And I said before, the only other person that's ever made me nervous was Dane, and I threw him around like a kitten. Left arm, yeah. But that's my favourite arm, and I know Jake favours his right arm. But my right's not divved. You know, it's good in certain lanes. It's good at certain things. It's coming back. It's had some injuries or whatever, and it's just rebuilding.
I'm noticing something. You're not looking him in the eyes at all. You're just looking through him.
Do you know why?
Because you're ready to kill him,
Do you know why? Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not in a fucking screaming mood. I'm in a, I can't even say it on camera mood. You know, I want to do serious harm. And the thing, when I do stare into his eyes, he's going to fucking know about it. That's what it is.
Good, very good.
How do you respond to that? How do you respond to that?
No, that's good. I like that. I can see that you're ready and you want it, so I'll be ready as well.
Are you going to shake hands?
40 minutes. Well, we've already.
No, we shook hands about 14 times, I think.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right. Well then, go and sit yourself down because I'm going to bring out the next match, boys. Cheers, bud. Thank you very much. Jay Catcher, Charlie Blockley will go off match number 1. And match number 2. Please welcome, hailing from the Essex Arm Wrestling team via the way of Sussex, the one and only Mr. Otto Fogel Manis makes his way to the table. Otto Fogel, defending a 2-0 record.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimate Arm Wrestler. And his opponent, we've seen him rise through the ranks as he's putting in the graft, putting all the videos on, making massive waves. Please welcome Mr. Neil Cass. Neil, oh, look at this. Boys, how we doing?
What's the word?
You all right, brother? Oh, shaking each other's hands, are we? Oh, dear. I'm going to start with you, Neil, because neither of you have had an amazing week, but I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I know that your son's been in hospital all week, and it takes a lot to come down, so I just want to say thank you very much for being here. And Otto, I know you've been on antibiotics, and thank you very much for being here as well. You've not been very well. So, gentlemen, very much respect from the Armgods team. Let's get down to the match. Neil, you're one of the most controversial characters out there. In fact, there's a guy behind there, and you stuck his head in a coffin. I mean, that's another story. That's for later.
Hopefully he's in the next one.
But listen, you're putting it on the line, mate. You're travelling everywhere. You're pulling on all the promotions. Your arm wrestling's going from strength to strength. You're bigger than I've ever seen you. You've took big names out all year round. I mean, you're doing some really impressive stuff. You're very, very happy with how things are going for you this year?
Yeah, definitely. I've had a few matches now. Couple of good wins, and I think Otto's a big step up. So I'm here to test myself.
I mean, Otto, we've seen him not losing on the Ultimate Arm Wrestler. 2-0. Took out the likes of Murray Whitehead. We're going to see earlier on. We took out Rob Frampton. Very big and respectable names in the world of arm wrestling. Yeah, he's had 1 or 2 losses on the big circuit in the big Valhallas. They've always been close, but this is probably the best and biggest Otto Vogel we've seen. Have you climbed the ladder enough? And if you have, where do you see it going in your favour? Without giving too much away, of course.
He looks the part. He looks really big. He looks really strong. But I'm thinking he's a bit of a sheep in wolf's clothing, to be honest.
Oh yeah, by what way do you mean?
He's quite as good as he looks. He's got these 18-inch forearms that look really impressive, but are they strong enough? I don't know.
All right.
I see his bicep as a bit of a weakness as well. He's obviously strong in the hand and the forearm, but that bicep looks like a bit of a weak spot.
Do you want to show that bicep on camera, Otto? Because I don't think it's a weak spot, I'll be honest with you.
It's very small.
That looks a bit like you've had a little bit of hair under his armpit. You've been doing a lot. Pressing, flopping, top rolling, hooking. I was on the phone to James Wall last week. You went training down there. You're taking this very, very serious. James said you was in amazing form. You felt the best he's ever seen you, or felt you priorly. Are you playing with sheep and wolf's clothing? Are you ready for the big boys now, Neil?
Otto is definitely the favourite, but
are you playing this down, though, Neil?
I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have a chance. I think I've got a good chance, but he's definitely the favourite.
Are you the favourite, Otto?
Yeah, I would love to be favourite. I believe I am, but we will see that today. So I don't have any aggression, nothing. And Neil was putting so stupid videos, and I just was thinking, where did you get this energy to boot? Like, produce this
Stupid
bullshit.
videos came from you.
Produce this stupid bullshit, but he didn't get under my skin because that was really funny. And he's happy that I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. So I will put my good arm as much as I want to show arm wrestling. If that will be possible, if my hand will listen to me, I will put as much as I can on him tonight. Well, so that I can promise that.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've really enjoyed the build-up. You've been studying your mirror, doing the posing. He's been doing all these videos. I mean, Neil's pretty good at doing these videos. I mean,
yeah, amazing.
I've really enjoyed the build-up. At one point, I thought this is going to go off. I mean, I thought there's genuine grief. But when you got here today, you was very respectful. You shook hands. I'm really looking forward to seeing the war. And, you know, I was forced into a prediction video, and I backed Mr. Otto Vogel on the right arm. Purely simply because he's got so much experience building. But make no mistake, I did mean what I said about you, Neil. If you get position, I do think you can do this.
I just want to say, I feel like I've got an advantage in the way that he has to beat me 3 times. I just have to stop him once, and he's done. If I get the brakes on,
Stop
you're
me
done.
on
These
this
big
side.
muscles will pump
You
up.
will stop me on this side. You won't stop me on this side.
Oh, I'll stop. If it stops, it's game over, boy.
No? Are we going to shake hands?
If I accelerate from ready go, this is not stopping this way. The only stop you can get there, not this way.
That's what we're here to find out.
If you would look
If
my
just
matches, I
don't let
never
it
lost
stop.
matches.
If it
Never,
stops-
no one pulled me back from this side. Look my matches, no one pulled me back from my side. Not even man match you will find.
What you do though is you unravel yourself. If I can keep hold of something, you'll still go to the pad.
All right.
And
Okay.
it'll stop.
All right.
Well, we're going to find out, guys. Do we get an handshake?
Yeah, of course we will.
Amazing. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Ooh, little bit of beef going on there. Little bit of beef. And it's what we like to see. Now, Greg Foster's on his way. He's stuck in traffic. He will be here very, very soon. So we're not going to bring him out against Noah Burton first. So we're going to go to our fourth match. Our fourth match will feature the one and only, the steel arm, Ad Burnett from the Damaged Garage. Ad Burnett, who's going to make his way out. This guy is an absolute beastie and a titan. The biggest 75 kilo man I've ever seen. At that height, 6'3". Man is a stud. But his opponent is the Dave Chaffee of the arm wrestling world in the 70 kilo division. Make no mistake, top gun Tom Wilson is in the house, and this man has the most potential out of any 70 kilo man I have ever seen in my entire life. Top gun Tom Wilson, add him to the table, please, gentlemen. So, I'm going to start with you, Mr. Burnett. I know I've told you, you've not told me off yet for calling you Barnett.
Yeah, because there's no point in telling you, is there? Because you're still going to call me the wrong name. So.
Put that in your hand, son.
Yeah.
Adam, you have been mithering, asking. Come to the table somewhere, you'll lose on that camera. You've been asking, mithering, demanding even, demanding me that you want a match with Tom Wilson because you believe he's tailor-made for you and you want to smash him to the pad. Yes or no?
I just reckon it's a good stylistic match. You know, it could go either way. Tom's definitely the favourite, but you know, I'll leave it all on the table.
Is he the favourite though? Because I remember being with you in Greece just last October, and we was having a daiquiri with Elliot Eccles on the beach. Remember? And you was telling us, Adam, you was telling us.
Don't worry, I know what it's like.
He was telling us how easy you think you could bust his hand and wrist.
I just think it's a good stylistic match, you know. And because the first ever comp we had one, and he was a bit of a war. I was on the left, and yeah, I'm just excited. It's gonna be good.
And Tom, put that in your hand, pal.
Yeah.
You've been saying to your teammates that you don't even have to train for him. You're just going to whip him inside and pin him like no tomorrow.
Well,
Has he got anything for you at all?
yeah, I think so. I think, like he said, it stylistically, it's quite a tough match for me. I feel confident that if I can secure a cup or a hook position, I might have a little bit more power. But I think he's probably got a little bit more hands, so we'll see how it goes.
If he goes inside, it's game over.
I think so, yeah. I think so, yeah, but then I'm not sat here thinking I could top roll him either, you know, so...
A lot of respect being shown here, boys. I must admit, but I don't.
No animosity against Tom. He's a good
Nah,
match.
to be honest, I remember we both got into it about the same time. I remember meeting Ad at one of my first comps, and we've been good pals ever since. Obviously, we're competitors, and I'll leave it all on the table, but I've got no ill feeling towards him, so...
That's fair enough, boys. Well, I'm not going to try and force something that don't need to be forced. Can we get an handshake?
Yeah, man.
Be a good one, Tom.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to ask, as Greg Foster isn't here just yet, I'm going to ask Mr. Neil Cass to come back to the table. Neil Cass, who's got a left arm. And then bringing through the door, he's going to have his turn. It's the one and only mighty Noah Burton, please. Mighty Noah Burton. Let's bring him out. The sex on legs, the man himself. Oh, gentlemen, listen, I'm going to start with you first, Noah. He's had his set. He can come out there in a minute. But this man had the audacity to stick your head in a coffin. Tell me how much that's pissed you off.
It was kind of funny, to be fair. It wasn't just my head. Neil gave me a pasting at Arm Wars.
Sorry about that.
Beat that out.
I don't think I was my best that day, and I was, happy with it. Happy with how it went. I was off the cuff for me. It was off the cuff for him too. So, but when I did see my head in that coffin, I was a bit like, I would like to get that one back, and I seen this as my opportunity. So I'm ready to rock and roll.
You're looking like you put the work in, mate. You're looking big and strong.
Yeah. I'm definitely better form than I am that day. So whether I can beat him or not, don't know. But I'm ready to give it a go.
Well, you've both got two right arm matches to contend with first. So when you run into this one, you should both be similar in the old sweaty fashion. What do you take from beating him on the left time? I mean, he'd pulled the competition the week before. He had trained up to that week. It was thrown on his toes. I'm not sure of your situation, Neil. But have you took that into consideration?
I'm very rarely fresh myself, so I feel like I've had a good 10 days rest now, so I'm fresh today for this. So I'll be in better form now than I was last time. So
I know I was watching you move around on table earlier, and you look fluent, you look good, smooth, clinical even. But we all know Noah's a little bit unorthodox. Noah's a guy who many say has the weapons to take him to the very top. You've got the left arm victory. A little Dickie Bird whispered in my ear and said, Paul, he went out the arm wrestling, conventional style arm wrestling. Now, I know that's something he's working on behind closed doors. But if he decides to bring out the nuclear bomb, can this lanky long arm withstand the Noah's Ark, or even worse, the flockless press?
he tried putting the arc on me last time and it didn't really go anywhere. The press is where it's at, that's the threat. I just have to make sure I grab him low enough to block that off. If I sort of tested myself a bit last time and went for his hand and I fell on my face doing that, so I've learnt my lessons.
Noah?
Does that mean you're coming inside? Oh, yes. Cushy.
What, are we having a round one inside pull, are we, boys?
No problem.
Gentlemen and scholars of the highest order. Round one, it's going inside. I'm interested. I mean, you've had this bet before with Scott James, right-handed. Round one, you thought you were going in, he tricked you. And then coming round two. But the fact is, you won. You've been working on this conventional arm wrestling. You're telling me, Paul, I am going to become a conventional arm wrestler. You're going to see it. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to do it. Behind closed doors, you've been working hard. You beat Scott James, who is ridiculously strong inside. You took him out in that round. Yeah, it blew you out. You didn't have the stamina for the rest of the rounds, but you proved to yourself not only can you become better at conventional arm wrestling, that you're mixing it with some of the best boys. Must have really given you some good confidence, Noah.
The thing is, all the success I've had in arm wrestling so far, I haven't trained for it. I've got that press. I've had it since I started. I've never trained it. I've got that weird arc move. Never trained it. So it's pretty cool to arm wrestle in a hook, isn't it? It's pretty satisfying to win in a hook.
I don't think it's that good at all. Rules pull inside. But...
So yeah, we'll see, man. I've been training it. I'm going to try and do it. I'm glad he's going to agree to go on a hook because I think I'm better in a hook than I am at getting a hook. So yeah. Well,
if I beat you this time, you're going to leave me alone?
No. No.
Well,
I'll leave you alone for a good bit.
Well, in a few minutes' time, boys, we're going to get going. So I'm just going to explain to these guys before I bring up Murray Whitehead that just after 6, what time is it now, kid? 20 to 6. So we're probably going to get started maybe 10 minutes late. So about 10 past 6 is when we're going to start our match. We're just going to give Greg Foster a few more minutes. He's been caught up in a 27-car little accident. Everyone's okay though, I believe. Thank you. It's just little bumps, but it still caused absolute turmoil. So we will be starting 10 past 6 on Armgods.com. So if you're not watching it, get signed up to it fast because these boys are going to war. Gentlemen, would you like to shake hands before you bow?
Best of luck.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that leaves one guy to bring out. One guy. Please welcome Murray Whitehead, Throbbing Hood, Murray Whitehead. Hey, he's here. Throbbing Hood. How are we doing, pal? You're on your own with me. Other side, mate. There you go. Well, we're still waiting for Greg to come. He is on his way. Everything's going to be all right.
Yep.
Big left matchup. The Hammer, British champion Greg Foster, former Armgods 95 kilo king on the left arm for the reluctant loss to James Wall. Have you, Murray Whitehead, got what it takes to take out the Hammer?
I think I have, yeah. I know he's got a really strong hook. I've seen him beat loads of people in that, obviously including James Wall. He won nationals. Is it?
There you mate, that's good.
Yeah, so obviously the plan will be to top roll him. So we've got a couple of options that I'll go for that. And yeah, I think I've got enough to beat him. I think I've improved a lot in the last year. Yeah, so looking forward to it.
I must admit, right, Greg Foster, I tipped him in the prediction video. Yeah, you know this. You was a little bit aggravated when me did text me and say, I'm going to prove you wrong. Which, on occasion, you know, you send me them sort of texts, well, quite regularly, because I do back against you sometimes.
Yeah.
And you enjoy proving me wrong. So maybe there's a little bit of something in there. Greg Foster, his biggest weapon, and I can put forward, is his hand. Yeah. Your biggest weapon probably is your hand. Both of you are about as fast as Shergar, and he's been dead for 28 years. Okay? But when it comes to arm strength, which is where I believe it matters, I believe that Greg Foster possesses a few more percent in the arm than you, and that's why I backed against you. But is your technical capabilities, training with the one and only Iron Paul and the rest of the team, going to negotiate that 1 or 2% difference?
I think it is. Yes, you're right. In a hook, his arm is definitely at least a few percent stronger, but I think I'm not going to stop him from getting there. So I've got a couple of ways I'm going to try and top roll him. So I think if I can keep it into his hand, then I think my arm's going to be strong enough to get the win. We
saw you training on Monday night. You was training with James Beach. Fair enough, he'd pulled the day before, but you was doing really good things with James Beach, like really good things. And James rung me up on Tuesday morning. He said, I don't know what Murray's been doing, but he feels absolutely immense. So I mean, he thinks you're gonna win this match today. He even picked you earlier on. We're going to see the Enforcer very soon. James Beach will be here for the matches. But yeah, a lot of people are thinking you're going to shock the world and take this one. So any final words to the camera?
No, just I hope it's a good match. And yeah, get here soon, Greg.
Greg, we're going to see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not already done so, sign up, download the app, armgods.com. We've got the app. Get yourself over. You'll see Murray Whitehead. You'll see the rest of the boys going to war. 6 great matches. 9 by 7-inch Armgods pads. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and we'll see you in 25 minutes on the Armgods channel. Oh. Thanks, man.